This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 FM and iTalk1067.com. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Comfort Fit Dentures, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Horn Auto Center. And now, Show Low Ford presents high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Well, good evening and welcome to Blue Ridge High School. Candace Smith, Mike Side, as we get set for high school basketball. The 3A state championships here tonight as the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets host the Show Low Cougars and the Thatcher Eagles here tonight, as the Show Low Cougars had a home game scheduled, but a burst pipe in their gymnasium forced them to play here at a neutral site. A thing that you can bet they are not real happy with, but the reality is that that's where they're at this point. Well, we'll take a look at our Ace Hardware key players. The game brought to you by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains. Now with a 24/7 locksmith. Next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key made. Their mobile unit will come to you. That's the Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Show Low, and Heber Overguard. For the Show Low Cougars, we look at Mackenzie Coolish first off, the 5'3" junior who is leading the team in three-point shooting, 29% three-point shooting. She's got 37 three-pointers on the season. She can handle the rock as well. 9.8 points per game is good enough for the first in points per game average on the team. Second on the team is Aubrey Wilson with 9.6 points per game, the 5'9" junior, followed by Raquel Wilson, the 5'7" sophomore, averaging 7.6 points per game. On the Thatcher Eagles side of things, we take a look at four different players. First, Ashlyn Thompson, the 5'10" senior, averaging 13 points per game. She's got 75 assists and 80 steals on the season for the Thatcher Eagles. And she is one of those players that's always got her motor running. We'll see how she plays here tonight on the road at Elevation. Haley Nichols, 5'8" senior, second on the team in scoring with 12.1 points per game. She also leads the team in three-point shooting, 27 three-pointers on the season, although her average is only a 23% from behind the arc. The number 3 spot in points per game with 7.4 points per game goes to Jaden Davis, the 5'7" senior. She averages, she's made 26 three-pointers, and she's a 28% three-point shooter, so she's got a better shooting percentage and only one less three-pointer on the season. Mackenzie Sweet, the 5'9" senior, is also a player to watch for tonight, with a 7.2 points per game average. That's your Ace Hardware key players of the game, brought to you by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains with a 24/7 locksmith. Next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key made. Their mobile unit will come to you. We've got our Summit Regional Medical Center injury report when we return. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Show Low. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino. When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School, and welcome to the 2023 3A State Championship Round 2 game here against the Thatcher Eagles and the Show Low Cougars. The Cougars are the designated home team here tonight as we go to our Summit Regional Medical Center injury report, brought to you by Summit Regional Medical Center. And big storyline for the Thatcher Eagles coming into this one. They've got a couple of critical losses towards the end of the season. They were ranked 3rd in the state in 3A, and they met up against the Altusay Lady Falcons, who took them at home with a 66-64 final. And so a 2-point loss at Altusay. And most folks would say, well, that's not too bad. You got out of there with just a 2-point loss, and that's probably accurate. But, of course, the Thatcher Eagles would have loved to have had a win there against the Falcons. It dropped them to the number 6 spot in the rankings. But the bigger loss was against Coolidge a couple of games later. They lost to the Coolidge Bears 47-36. And that dropped them down to their number 11 ranking where we see them now. That is why we see them on the road here today. That's the difference between a road game and a home game. And so if you're a Thatcher Eagle or a Thatcher Eagle fan, you talk about those games. And a lot of the reason that they had problems in those games was due to injuries. They seem to be back to health as we take a look at them now. We'll step away. That's our Summit Regional Medical Center injury report, brought to you by Summit Regional Medical Center. We'll step away, be back with our starting lineups and our opening tip-off, brought to you by Northland Pioneer College when we return. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Hey everyone, it's Joe G from Horn Auto Center and the Deuce of Clubs in Show Low. People are saying to me, hey Joe, what's going on with these used car prices? Well, we have to use live market value when we take people's vehicles in on trade. We're giving top dollar right here at Horn Auto Center, using live market value, what vehicles are selling for in the last 90 days. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GMC store that saves you more.
winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focus on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Well, we welcome you back as we get set for action here tonight. We take a look at those starting lineups. Of course, we've talked about those key players, and those are pretty much your starting lineups. The one other player will be Macy Carter for the Thatcher Eagles, as we talked about Ashlyn Thompson, Haley Nichols, Mackenzie Sweet, and Jaden Davis. On the Show Low Cougar side of things, it'll be Kenzie Coolish. In the jump circle, it'll be Gracie Moore and also Wilson. As Brian Lang, the official at center court, tips it up. Cougars win the tip. Get the first shot off, no good. Wilson with the rebound. Cougars will handle the first possession here to start this ball game. Working it around the perimeter. Coolish with it at the top of the key. Over here on the right wing is Alex Swanson. They feed it to the high post. Try an 8-footer, no good. Coolish down inside the trees, battling for the rebound. It'll be won by the Eagles. Over to Ashlyn Thompson. Thompson up and down with the right hand. She gets it across the time strike, crosses over, gets to the elbow, throws it underneath, and double team down low. They kick it out. Wilson's there to get a hand on it. The Eagles retain the possession, and that's Haley Nichols who brings it up. And now a pass down low gets knocked out of bounds, and the Show Low Cougars are going to get the ball back here.
Kinsey, that's ours.
Nope, they're going to give it to the Eagles. Coach Dennis Griffin knew it right away as we see Ashlyn Thompson set to check the ball in. A bounce pass in between a couple of Show Low Cougar players, and a jump ball is called as Gracie Moore is going to tie her up there on that play. Try one down low to Thompson. Thompson tries the turnaround jumper. It's going to be blocked again. Gracie Moore with a couple of block shots to start this game off. And she's in the running for our Deemer's Glass. Glass Man of the Game brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASS MAN. Underneath, scoop it, score it, Swanson. First bucket of the night goes to Alex Swanson. Six and a half left to play here in the first quarter. Thompson bounces it to the elbow. And we go to the high post and try to dump it down low, but a whistle and a foul is called. And this is going to go against the Show Low Cougars number 10, Raquel Wilson. That's her first foul of the ball game. Thompson set to check the ball in for the Eagles. 6.5 remains here in the first quarter. We'll try to get a scoreboard up for you here in just a second. Top of the key. That is Stahl. Back to Thompson. Try to feed the high post. It's tipped away by Swanson. Coolish picks it up. Back to Swanson. Swanson races it down into the corner. Fakes the pass to the outside. Puts it up. A little too strong. Rebound is ripped down there nicely by Mackenzie Sweet. Holding up a couple of fingers is number 21, Haley Nichols, as she crosses the stripe. Feeds it over to Davis. Davis tries another one to the high post. It's picked off by Swanson. Ahead to Coolidge. Coolidge, right-hand layup, score. Mackenzie Coolidge has the Cougars up 4-0 here over the Eagles. Double team. Thompson throws one down into the corner. Good defense so far by the Cougars here in this one. Try a three-pointer. It's too strong off the back of the backboard by Jaden Davis, and the long rebound outlet pass goes out of bounds. And the Cougars are going to have it here. And a dribble down over to the right side and tipped away there by Mackenzie Sweet. As Moore passes off to Coolidge. Coolidge drills a three. Comfort Finch three for Mackenzie Coolidge. She has 5, and it's a 7-0 lead for the Cougars. Thompson up and down with the right hand, now races it to the right side, tries one to the top of the key. It's picked off there by Coolidge. Coolidge going to race it into the front court, puts it off the window and in, and Coolidge now has 7 of the Show Low Cougars 9. Timeout, Thatcher. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Show Low. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Round 2 3A state championship game between the Thatcher Eagles and the Show Low Cougars. 9-0. Show Low here to start this one off, and a nice drive. Spinning and scoring, Mackenzie Sweet, the 5'9" senior, has the first bucket of the night for the Thatcher Eagles. Well, we talked about home court advantage being somewhat erased as Swanson tries a 3 and misses, but a nice rebound underneath. And a double dribble is called on Wilson, but a great rebound over there by Grace Moore, who puts her name in the hat once again for our Deemer's Glass. Glass Man of the Game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. Eagles going to work it up the floor, try the right side, and the bump and a foul going to be called here on the Cougars. Aubrey Wilson. That'll be her first. Thatcher working it around the perimeter. Now bounce pass down low, fake the pass and dribble in and try one off the window that's no good. We get a foul though on the floor. Good hustle play by Mackenzie Sweet to come and grab that. And I missed who the foul was on. It was on a Cougar player, but they are not putting them up on the board here. So Sadie Hall tries a shot that's no good. And here come the Show Low Lady Cougars. Swanson, top of the key, gives to Coolidge. 9-2 lead here for the Show Low Cougars. Right hand dribble down towards the right side. Now Hall triple teamed at the high post, gives back to Coolidge. Over to Wilson. Now to Raquel Wilson. She'll try a three-pointer that's no good. And the rebound to the Eagles. Jaden Davis brings it up the floor, gives to Thompson. Thompson moves it left, then right. Now back to the left side at the high post. She has it picked off again. This time stolen by Aubrey Wilson. Aubrey, spin move, underneath, window, score it. Aubrey Wilson, the 5'9" junior, And the Cougars are rolling here, 11-2 with just under 3 to play as we see the nice move by Wilson. Put it off the window and in, score it. Mackenzie Sweet now with 4 and timeout Cougars. We'll take it with them with 2:50 remaining here in the quarter. It's an 11-4 lead for Show Low. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
Welcome back as the Thatcher Eagles looking for answers here. Trailing 11-4 with 2:50 remaining here in the first quarter. Show Low will have the basketball. Tonight's officials, by the way, Paul Hancock, Brian Lang, and Quinn Ashton. Had a conversation with them before the game about their thinking about how they'll call this game. A lot of times when you get into the playoffs, officials like to let kids play, and it's a lot more physical. As we see Aubrey, excuse me, that is not Aubrey, that is Raquel Wilson, who gets her first bucket of the night, and the Cougars lead 13-4. But the officials sometimes in the playoffs will allow the girls to be a little more physical. We see that a lot, especially on the bigger stages. I asked the officials here tonight if they had a philosophy on that, and they said it's going to be the same as they've called it all season long. So, which I think is a good thing. You know, if you're a player, that's helpful because you know what that feels like. Haley Nichols missed on the long-range jumper, and bringing it up the other side with a strong move to the hole is Aubrey Wilson. She has 4 in the contest, and with under 2 to play, it's the Cougars out in front by 11. Try a 3, got it, score it. That's Haley Nichols, drains the Comfort Fit Dentures three-pointer. And that'll keep you in the game. Those long-range jumpers could really change things up. There's a bump and a foul. Count it. Raquel Wilson, basket and 1. And the foul's going to be called on number 23, Macy Carter. That'll be her first. And we go back to the free throw line. This is the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass reminds you don't throw bricks. Raquel Wilson at the stripe. Set for the first. This one off, or excuse me, the and one I should say. Off the heel, no good. Rebound, Thatcher. We didn't talk about Macy Carter in the pregame, but leads the team in rebounding with 193 rebounds for the Thatcher Eagles. There's a steal as Carter's pass was picked off. They throw it ahead to Swanson. It was too strong for her. Thompson picks it up and will hand it off to Nichols. Nichols races it across the stripe inside the lane, and a bump and a foul is going to be called here on the Cougars. Foul's called on Grace Moore. That's her first. And the last time these two teams met up during the regular season, it was a victory for the Thatcher Eagles, 52-45. And talking to Show Low coaches, they felt like they allowed Thatcher to get to the free throw line too often in that one. And that's one of the things they're going to try to eliminate here tonight as we see Haley Nichols at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line, and she knocks down 1 of 2. 17-8 is our score. Left hand dribble now, give it off to the left side. Up and down with the left hand is Jordan Boyce. Now feed it down to the low post, double team there, kick it out onto the wing. Up top Swanson, she spins, gets down the left of the lane, put it off the window with the left hand, score it, Alex Swanson. She has 4. The Cougars back to their 11-point lead. 23 seconds left. here in the first quarter. Up and down with the right hand, and Palmer, who's checked into the Thatcher Eagle lineup now, holds it. A pass towards her is out of her reach. That was Mackenzie Sweet who just threw that one away. Palmer was not anywhere near that pass. Palmer, a 5'7" senior who averages 2.2 points per game. And got to say hello to her parents who are watching back in Thatcher, I'm sure. She'll try the final shot of the quarter, and that will end quarter number one as it falls harmlessly. The Cougars lead it 19-8 over the Thatcher Eagles. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino. When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back. After to start the second quarter, it'll be Cougar basketball. Cooley's trying a 15-footer. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. Gracie Moore comes down with a tough one. She's tied up, though, tangled in there with the rebounding expert Macy Carter, the 5'10 junior for the Thatcher Eagles, is the one that comes down with that. To tie up, Moore comes down with it. She ties up Moore, though. Forces the jump ball and gives the Thatcher Eagles the basketball, I should say, the possession. Looking at the low post, now feed the high post. That's Thompson. Thompson travels. Another turnover. Thompson came into this contest with about 50 or so turnovers. And given her 80 steals, you would say that's not bad. But here tonight, she's had several turnovers, which uncharacteristic of her, especially this early in the contest. 19-8 is our score, and an offensive foul going to be called here on the Cougars, number 20. And it can't be 20. It is, okay. Amberlyn Lindsay called for the personal. That'll be her first. As we see Nichols bring it up the floor and give it to Thompson. Thompson. Cross-court pass over here on the left side. Try the three. No good. Battle for the rebound. Weak side board. Put it up. Score it. Number 23, Macy Carter. And the foul's going to be called. And I missed who the foul was on. I apologize. The free throw is no good for Macy Carter. So she fails to earn the second half of the 1+1. And a nice rebound underneath for Mackenzie Sweet. And so Sweet comes down with the board, and then a foul is called on the Cougars. And I apologize, we are struggling just a little bit here to catch who the fouls are on. And at the free throw line, though, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line is Mackenzie Sweet. She had the first 4 points of the night for the Eagles, and now will toe the stripe for her first free throw. Hits the first of the 1+1 and will earn the second. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass reminds you, don't throw bricks. Mackenzie Sweet, heel of the iron, no good. Battle for the rebound, won by Wilson. Wilson tracks it down as the long rebound. Coolish with the handles across the time strike. Gets it over to Wilson. Raquel Wilson drives towards the elbow. Gives to the high post. Give and go. Raquel Wilson tries to wrap it up and around on the reverse side. And it's no good, and the rebound goes out of bounds to the Eagles. Bringing it up the floor is Nichols. Gives to Thompson, back to Nichols. Right side for Davis. Davis on the wing, up top, gives to Nichols. Back to Thompson, tried the high post. It's almost picked off again. They've been trying to feed that high post, and the pass just hasn't been there. Trying to force it in at the high post and haven't been able to do so tonight. That's been a large contributor to a bunch of their turnovers. As Thompson tries a three that's no good, and a collision on the rebound sends the ball out of bounds. That was Aubrey Wilson colliding with Jaden Davis. No harm, no foul, they say. Ball goes out, last touch by the Cougars. Back into the lineup for the Cougars is Gracie Moore. And she's had herself a great game so far. Top of the key, spin into the key, and lose the handle, and gets up, or starts to get up, and that's Mackenzie Sweet, whistle for the travel. Swanson will hold up 4 as she crosses the time strike. Gives it over to Wilson. Wilson, left-hand dribble to the lane. She tries to split a couple of defenders, and she's called for a travel. Wilson says to the official, hey, she bumped me. The official not buying it. It was a 19-8 lead for the Cougars at the end of the first quarter. It's 19-11 right now with 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Neither team able to score. Or excuse me, I'm sorry, one field goal by the Eagles and a free throw. Try a three from the corner right side. It's no good. We get a push and a foul away from the ball here. And that's going against the Eagles, number 23, Macy Carter. That'll be 2 on her. We'll see if she stays in the lineup. 5.5 left here in the first. Feed the low post. Going up over the back, and called for the personal will be Mackenzie Sweet. It's going to be her first. At halftime, I hope to get this book cleaned up. I've been falling behind here. Swanson directing traffic. Coolish gives it over to Wilson. Wilson tries a three off the hill. Thompson, rebound. Brings it up the floor. And the shot no good for Thompson. Three-point bucket, good for Coolish. A comfort Thatcher's three for Coolish. It's her second of the night. 22-11 in favor of the Show Low Cougars here. And they played some aggressive defense up top. Macy going to be blocked by the backboard this time. Swanson crosses over to get away from Thompson, drives the baseline, and draws a foul down there. It'll go against Thatcher's number 5, Jaden Davis. That'll be her first. As Palmer is set to check back into the Eagle lineup. Reagan Palmer, a 5'7" senior. Moved from Flagstaff to St. John's and now lives in Thatcher. Try a three, got it, Coolish. Corner right side, they left her alone. She makes them pay, that'll be her third Comfort Fit Dancer three, and now Wilson to Wilson. Scored up and in. Aubrey Wilson with the bucket this time. She has 6. Cougars lead 27-11. Under 4 to play in the half. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
After the timeout, a quick turnover as the Eagles run into the teeth of that defense again. The Cougars really done a great job so far tonight, pressuring the ball, especially up top at the high post. And it's completely taken the Eagles out of their rhythm. Top of the key. Gracie Moore. Now give it over to Boyce, 14 on the shot clock. Wilson, Aubrey Wilson battling down there, trying to get the shot to go. Battles for the rebound against the Eagles' best rebounder, Macy Carter, and finally knocks it out of bounds as Ashlyn Thompson will check back into the Eagle lineup, replacing Palmer. 3 minutes, 23 seconds remains here in the second quarter. Work it over to the wing right. Thought about a 3 for a second. That's Davis. Davis tangled up and pushed and fouled as she gets inside. She's already got a bloody nose. Talk about the physicality of this contest. Foul's going to be on Aubrey Wilson. I've got her for 2. Now I'm missing a couple of fouls. So we'll see. We'll try to get that cleaned up for you at halftime. Meanwhile, Jaden Davis at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line misses the first half of a 1+1. And Raquel Wilson tries a pass underneath. Great pass. Feed it across the lane, then back out. Aubrey Wilson this time tries the reverse layup with the left hand, won't go. And the rebound to the Thatcher Eagles, pulled down by Nichols. She's going to run it across the time stripe, move it to the right side, drive in between defenders, draws contact, goes to the free throw line, and that's how you draw it up. Fans scratching their head and saying, why can't we do that every time? Grace Moore with, I've got her for 2 personals now, and at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line, chance, I thought it was a 2-shot foul, and it was. So she'll miss the first. I think the Eagles really had a pretty good game last time shooting free throws as well. And I've got them with 4 misses so far, 2 of 6 at the stripe, and I think I've missed a couple of those as well. So got to apologize all the way around. My scorebook is not looking great here tonight. We'll try to get it cleaned up for you, though, as we mentioned. And now Aubrey Wilson going to be called for a travel as Thompson reaches in and will get credited there for the steal. Well, I guess she won't get the steal, but that's what caused the turnover. Won't show up on the stat sheet, but nonetheless, it was a great play by Thompson. Thompson tries a 3, banks it off, and it's no good. Got her own rebound, drives in, puts it up, left it short, but a foul coming up here. She goes to the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line. And the foul's going to be on 24, Addison Cotterman. And setting to check in is Sydney Stahl for the Cougars. Also, Coolish will check back in as Ashlyn Thompson knocks down the first of 2 free throws. And I'll tell you, that's the first points of the night here for Ashlyn Thompson. So the Cougars have done a nice job of holding her in check. The leading scorer on the Eagles team with no field goals yet and just 2 free throws. 2:08 left to play here in the quarter. Get it down into the corner, lost the handle, tracks it back, throw it underneath, and stepping on the line is Raquel Wilson. Raquel and Aubrey Wilson transferred from St. John's High School last year, where they were standout basketball players and soccer players. Also, I believe, standout track players as well. As Thompson tries one in the paint, can't get it to go, got her own rebound, tries again. There's a block shot by Steele, and kick it back out for 3. And the three-pointer is going to be no good. And stepping on the line trying to save that one was Macy Carter. A lot happening on that play there, a lot of hustle. And all of a sudden we have a balloon, a helium balloon that's made its way down to the basket. And Paul Hancock saying dunk it. And now it's never going to come back. Oh, he got it back. Nice job. Youngster got that one, and that's Coach Archibek's son, I believe. 27-14, Cougars with a good lead here so far, and Macy Carter going to sit down here as we see Emma Green, the 5'10 junior, in for the first time tonight for the Eagles. $1:35 left to play here in the half. That's Stahl at the top of the key with the basketball. Kicks left over to Cotterman, to Wilson, back to Cotterman. Try a 3, it's off to the left. Cotterman got the long rebound. Handed off to Wilson. Wilson drives to the elbow. Up top, Coolish. Coolish has been deadly tonight. Eagles got to figure out something to do with her. 4 seconds now, 3 left on the shot clock as Wilson will let a long-range 3 fly, and the rebound goes out of bounds as the Eagles will have it here. A little bit different this year as we institute a 35-second shot clock here in the 3A conference. Just one more thing for these players to worry about. For the most part, I believe the reception of the shot clock has been a good reception. I think most people are happy with the idea of it. Eagles battling for rebound, getting it. Nice job underneath. Big board for Green. She kicks it out, and surprised she hasn't been called for 3 seconds yet. There's a 3-point bucket and try that's no good, and a foul going to be called by Addison Cotterman on the box out. And I've got Addison with 2 fouls now, and that sends Jaden Davis to the free throw line, where she was missed the first half of a 1+1. You can see the block there in her nose, trying to get that nose to stop bleeding. She hits the first half. Well, she's going to get 3 free throws. That's right. For 3-pointers. So she hits the first, knocks down the second. And if the Eagles can score points with time, without the time winding here, that's a big deal. She missed the third. Cotterman with the rebound. 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Cotterman up and down with the left hand. She holds up a strong arm and calls out the play. Wilson throws down to Coolish. Coolish tries one and scores it. Mackenzie Coolish has been deadly. And then we get a delay of game warning on Addison Cotterman. And she messed with the ball there after it went through the basket. 29-16. Eagles looking for answers here. 10 seconds left. Feed the low post. Knocked away there by Stahl. And then tying it up inside is Cotterman. And the alternating arrow will favor the Cougars with 7 seconds left. Aubrey Wilson into the Cougar lineup will replace Cotterman. Coach Francis shouting out instructions there on the near sideline. You saw her come up towards the scores table. Mackenzie Coolish drives, draws contact with 1.5 seconds left. She goes to the free throw line, and this one's going against number 23 on the Eagles. That's Macy Carter.
Change it to 10 fouls.
And it can't be Macy Carter, she's not in. Must have been Thompson, 32. So Ashlyn Thompson called for the personal. First free throw is good, second one misses. Mackenzie Coolish, Eagles get the rebound but won't have time to drive it up the floor. And Show Low Cougar fans getting excited here as their Cougars, their Lady Cougars, lead it 30-16. What a first half of basketball action, especially considering the fact that the Thatcher Eagles beat this Show Low Cougar team earlier on in the season, 52-45. The fact that the Cougars have such a commanding lead here at intermission is impressive. We'll step away. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Hey everyone, it's Joe G from Horn Auto Center and the Deuce of Clubs in Show Low. People are saying to me, hey Joe, what's going on with these used car prices? Well, we have to use live market value when we take people's vehicles in on trade. We're giving top dollar right here at Horn Auto Center, using live market value, what vehicles are selling for in the last 90 days. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GMC store that saves you more.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right, not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Show Low. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino. think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
The Show Low Cougars are hosting the Thatcher Eagles tonight. If you just joined us, the Thatcher Eagles making the trip up here. The Cougars, they were expecting to play on their home floor tonight. In fact, they had earned the right to do so. However, a burst pipe in their gymnasium flooded the gymnasium again. I think this is the 3rd time or 4th time that they've had a flood in that gymnasium. They had this was the first, I think, full year that they were actually able to play in their gymnasium. And so it's been a tough road to hoe for Cougar fans. Their basketball and volleyball programs have suffered because of it. And that's why we're here at Blue Ridge High School. Here at intermission, it is the Cougars leading 30-16. It was a fast and furious first quarter as the Cougars got off to a quick start. They led it 19-8 at the end of one and lead it here at the break 30-16. We'll be back with some halftime scoring for you. This is the Honda Resort Casino halftime show brought to you by the Honda, it's the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime show brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store store halftime show. And they're located south of Pine Top, Highway 260, right-hand side of the road before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. We'll step away, back with more when we return. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Hey everyone, it's Joe G from Horn Auto Center and the Deuce Clubs in Show Low. People are saying to me, hey Joe, what's going on with these used car prices? Well, we have to use live market value when we take people's vehicles in on trade. We're giving top dollar right here at Horn Auto Center. We're using live market value, what vehicles are selling for in the last 90 days. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GMC store that saves you more.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focus on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School, home of the Yellow Jackets. Host tonight to the 2023 3A state playoffs. Round 2 game. This matchup featuring the Show Low Cougars, who are the designated home team. You see them warming up here. And the Thatcher Eagles, who have made the trip up here from the Gila Valley. And we look at some scoring for you here on our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime show. Brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, south of Pine Top, right side of the road. Just before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino, they've got the best selection of hiking, hunting, camping, and fishing gear on the mountain. Aubrey Wilson for the Cougars has 6, 4 for Alex Swanson, 4 for Raquel Wilson, and 16 for Mackenzie Coolish. She leads all scorers, including 3 3-pointers. She's now has 40 3-pointers on the season. For the Thatcher Eagles, Jaden Davis with 2, Mackenzie Sweet with 5, Haley Nichols with 5, 2 for Macy Carter, and 2 for Ashlyn Thompson. We were able to confer with the official book to get the fouls situated. Raquel Wilson with 1, Alex Swanson for the Cougars with 1, as a 3 attempt is no good, and a battle for the rebound is won down low by Sadie Hall, who puts her name in the hat for our Deemer's Glass man of the game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Best place to call for quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. And the foul was called on Mackenzie Sweet there for the Thatcher Eagles. Amberlyn Lindsay we have with 3 fouls. And was that Coos dropping a 3? We'll get replay up for you. Maybe I'll get a chance to see it. Up and down with the right hand, Nichols. I guess I'm going to have to keep my head from being down in the book. There's a rebound there for Grace Moore, and a battle for the rebound sends Grace Moore to the floor here. And a foul is called on Thatcher's 5, Jaden Davis. That's 2 for her. And so we're being told it's Gracie Moore who got the layup for the Cougars on the other end to give them 32. Meanwhile, Moore tries to track one down here out of bounds after a missed shot by the Cougars, and now the Eagles will get the ball back. Back to our foul situation for Show Low. We have Lindsay with 3, Grace Moore with 2, Addison Cotterman with 2, and Aubrey Wilson with 2. And I believe we've straightened out our book, if I don't get behind again. Drive down the baseline, try to go to the reverse side, and a whistle and a foul called on Grace Moore. That'll be 3 on her. And Coach Christy Francis will need to make a decision here whether or not to put anyone in for Moore. At the free throw line, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line, missing the first, popcorn in and out, Sweet. Missed the first. On the season, just kind of perusing the statistics for the Eagles, looks like they're somewhere in the neighborhood of a 60% free throw shooting, between 60 and 70% free throw shooting team. And both, the second of 2 free throws will fall here for Sweet. Talking to Coach J.C. Tinkle, the assistant coach for the Show Low Cougars here before this one started. She mentioned that was how the Thatcher Eagles did such a good job last time against them, was they got to the free throw line a bunch of times and apparently made their free throws. And this one's going to be whistled on the Cougars number 10, Raquel Wilson. That's 2 on her. See Grace Moore still in the lineup as Macy Carter goes to the free throw line. Hits the first. Aubrey Wilson will check in and replace Grace Moore. So she'll sit down with 3. And the second one, in and out, no good. Battle for the rebound. Almost won there on a great hustle play by Sweet. Cougars somehow come out of there with it. And there's a wide open look underneath, score it up and in. Great look by Coolish as Sadie Hall has her first bucket of the night. Under 6 to play here in the third now. Double team Sweet, kick it out, try the baseline. It's no good for Davis. Aubrey Wilson with the rebound, ahead for sister and sophomore Raquel Wilson. She fakes the pass, drives, but blows the layup. And the rebound is won by Macy Carter, and then Raquel Wilson adds insult to injury by fouling her, and she picks up her third. So 3 players now for the Cougars with 3 fouls. And we'll see how long they allow Raquel to stay in. No movement on the bench as Aubrey gets a rebound off a missed shot by the Eagles. Top of the key, Coolish. Up and down with the right hand. Give it over to Wilson. Wilson signals calling for a player to cut across the paint. Throws it to the low post to Aubrey. Aubrey cut off there nicely. Kicks it back out to Coolish. Block shot by Thompson. Out of bounds. Last touch by Wilson. And so the Eagles will get it here. And here comes Raquel Wilson. She'll check out of the lineup. In for her comes Amberlyn Lindsay. And a timeout is called. We'll take it with them. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love you.
And we welcome you back as we see the replay coming back in here. It's going to be Thatcher Eagle basketball. Under 5 to play here in the third quarter, 34-18. Inbounds pass will come in to Haley Nicholas. Pass it into the corner, look at the high post. Try a deep 3 and score it. Haley Nicholas, I should say, with the Comfort Fit Dentures 3. Reminder, we'll be talking about our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile. Coolish had her pass knocked away and picked up there by Nicholas. Nicholas tries another 3. This one off to the right. Rebound Hall. Gives to Aubrey Wilson. Wilson crossover dribble, left hand. Gets it across the time stripe at the elbow, bounces it in low, and dishes it and gives it up and in. Amberlyn Lindsay, her first bucket of the night. 15-point Cougar lead here. Top of the key, Nicholas. Inside, down low, double team, try one off the window, score it. Mackenzie Sweet. Well, I'll tell you, Sweet's been impressive tonight. She's got 8 to her name, just above her 7.2 points per average as Coolish launches from 3 and misses. Good rebound underneath by Lindsay to track it down. Aubrey Wilson feeds her, and she draws contact and will go to the free throw line. Amberlyn Lindsay, only 5'8", but doing a great job underneath for the Cougars. Macy Carter, meanwhile, picks up her third personal. So we'll see how long she stays in the contest. around and off for Lindsay on the first Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line. Hall checks out. Back into the lineup for Show Low is Sydney Stahl, the 5'10 junior. Couple of dribbles and miss it off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound Davis. Thompson brings it up for the Eagles. Bounce it to Davis. She looks at a three, spots it, doesn't get it. Rebound. Fought for and won by the Cougars. Lindsay gets a rebound here for the Cougars. Swanson drives to the baseline, and then a block foul is going to be called here on Jaden Davis. That's 3 on her. Swanson did a nice job driving, stopping, and then going again. That stop and go had Davis a little off. Oh, wide open on the inbounds play. Give it to Aubrey Wilson. She has 8, and the Cougars just cruising now, 38-23 with under 3 to play here in the third. Thompson up and down with the left hand, crosses it over to Davis. Back to Thompson inside the paint. She puts it up, missed it. Rebound, Stahl, and her pass goes out of bounds, and they say it was not last touched by an Eagle. It's going to be Thatcher ball here, I believe. Swanson checks out, Coolish checking out. Cotterman is back in. Raquel Wilson back in. She's playing with 3 fouls. 2.5 left here in the third. Davis tries the right side, missed it. Aubrey Wilson clears the glass for the Cougars. Contested here at half court. Lets the defender go by, gives to Cotterman. She takes a step inside the arc, launches from 18, misses. Raquel Wilson to Aubrey Wilson, score it. Aubrey starting to come alive. She now has 10 in the contest. And the Cougars out in front, 40-23. Off the shoe of Thompson, diving in, and another great hustle play. Right there by Wilson to get that one tied up. And the jump ball favors the Cougars this time as we see Reagan Palmer, the 5'7 senior, checking back into the Thatcher Eagle lineup. She'll be guarding the sophomore, Raquel Wilson, who she should know because Wilson comes from St. John's, where Reagan Palmer spent a year. Shot by Cotterman off the mark, and that there's a rebound to Thompson. Palmer's 18-footer on the baseline right is short. And on the rebound, a foul called on the Thatcher Eagles. Number 15, Mackenzie Sweet, that's 3 on her. So Sweet will sit down with 3. Jaden Davis has 3 for the Eagles, and Carter checks back in with 3. She's got a minute and a half left to play here in this third, including the fourth quarter, where she'll have to stay out of foul trouble. Pass it inside. Aubrey Wilson off the window, no good. Number 30 is Aubrey Wilson, and number 10 is Raquel Wilson. Rebound comes down to Aubrey this time. Under a minute to play here. She crosses over, gets inside the lane, gives to her sister Raquel. She tries a 17-footer that's no good. Rebound Thompson. Thompson, left-hand dribble, tries to cross over, scoops a shot, and scores it. Terrific basket here for Thompson. The foul's going to be called on Amberlyn Lindsay, and that's 4 on her. And at the free throw line is Ashlyn Thompson.
Come on, hey.
And into the lineup is Jordan Boyce, replacing Amberlyn Lindsay, who will sit down with 5 personals. Thompson gets the bucket, and the and one is good. Timeout called by the Eagles with 44 seconds left in the third. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino. When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Hi, I'm Dr.
We welcome you back here to the campus of Blue Ridge High School in Lakeside, Arizona, where the Show Low Cougars are hosting the Thatcher Eagles for this 2023 3A state championship game. Should call it round 2 of the state championships. And a jumper on the baseline left is good for Aubrey Wilson. Final seconds of this quarter. Wilson now out to 12 points in the contest. Thompson tries, misses for 3. Kick it out to Palmer. Her shot from 8 is no good. And then looked like a bump and a foul there as Jordan Boyce tried to get around Thompson. Cougar fans wanted a foul. Official says no. Cougars will get the ball back, however. No harm, no foul. Down low, kick it back out. And at the buzzer, Jordan Boyce can't hit. And so at the end of 3, it's the Show Low Cougars 42, the Thatcher Eagles 26. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Well, after we start the 4th and final with 3 quarters in the book. And it's 42-26 Show Low here. Bring it, Palmer, nice job getting the loose ball. Give it to Thompson. You know, so often when players go to the deck like that, they find themselves in a position where they cannot get the ball to an open player, and they ends up as a jump ball. But Palmer did a nice job of not only containing the ball, but then getting it to an open player. And the foul was called on Jordan Boyce. And then this foul, I don't know who was called. This one was called on, but that's what I get for not paying attention. Thompson will try a free throw. This one's off to the right. Thompson has not had the type of game she's used to. She's only had 1 field goal so far tonight. You can bet that was part of Christy Francis's game plan coming into this contest, is minimizing her impact. As she's now got 4 points from the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line. She has 6 total for the game. Passes over the outstretched fingertips of Jordan Boyce that time. So we see Thompson set to check the ball in for the Thatcher Eagles. Opening paragraph for the 4. Still time for the Eagles to get back into this one, but they have not had the type of game that they've wanted. This time they get it into the high post and then it's poked away. Picked up there by Raquel Wilson. Cotterman up and down with the left hand, crosses over, gets it across the time strike, working against Palmer. Kick it up top for Raquel Wilson. Wilson, crossover dribble to the line, inside the lane, she's bumped. And we get a jump ball called here. On the alternating possession, it'll be the Cougars basketball. And the Cougars going to make a line change here. As I believe that was 5 fresh faces that came in. 4. Coolish set to check it in. Hall lining up on the low post, and then back into the lineup comes Mackenzie Sweet. She's got 3 fouls. And Macy Carter will sit down. Coolish up top for Swanson. Swanson behind the back. Ooh, looked like she wanted to drag that back foot. Raquel Wilson tied up. Nice job, Thompson. Dives to the deck to get the ball. Now she'll race it up across the time stripe. Bounce it into the corner. Give it up top, try a straightaway 3, score it! Haley Nicholas with her 3rd Comfort Fit Dentures 3 of the night. And that'll cut the lead down to 12. It's a big 3 right there for the Thatcher Eagles, with still plenty of time to get back into this one. And a pass down to the low post is knocked away. Grace Moore couldn't hang on to it. Last one to touch it, and it goes out of bounds to the Eagles. Palmer getting some good minutes for the Eagles, checks out of the lineup. Back on the floor is Davis. And Wakefield. Straightaway 3, score it, Nicholas. Haley Nicholas knocks down another Comfort Fit Dentures 3. That'll spawn a timeout Cougars. 6:11 left to play here in the 4th. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
After the timeout, Show Low will bring the ball up the floor. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining and over 6 to play here in the 4th. Coolish with it for the Show Low Cougars. And they want to burn clock here. Shot clock down to under 20 now. Raquel Wilson over to Swanson. Give it down to the low post, and a travel is called on Grace Moore. Great defense down low, and I believe that was Wakefield on the post down there that caused Moore to travel. Wasn't expecting her to be in her face like that. Thompson, bounce it over right side, try a 3, Nicholas. She's been deadly, she misses this time. And the rebound is shot by Jaden Davis and missed, and now we get a Cougar basketball with 5.5 remaining.
Pick her up.
Thatcher Eagles, after 2 unanswered threes, find themselves down 9. Trailed by as much as 16 in this contest.
Run, she threw it out.
They were down 15, now down 9. Coolish wants a 3. She has not scored since the first half. She led all scorers at intermission with 16 and has not been able to find the range. Really hasn't had many opportunities either. Nicholas working it with the right hand, crossover dribble. Give to Davis. Davis back to the top, now to the high post. Over to Thompson, back to Braden Davis. She drives and has the ball knocked away, picked up there by Swanson. I should say Jaden Davis. Swanson, crossover into the lane. Left-hander won't go. Rebound. And a foul called on Show Low's number 21, Grace Moore. I believe. That's 4 on her if that's accurate. Palmer going to check into the lineup to replace Jaden Davis. And now in the bonus are the Eagles from here on out. 1+1 now for Mackenzie Sweet. Sweet misses the rebound. Will be pulled down by the Cougars. Swanson gives to Raquel Wilson. High post, now back to Swanson. Swanson tries to split the defenders, and Thompson stole it away, but as the ball was going out of bounds, she stepped on the line as she tried to save it. Coolish into Raquel Wilson. Now right side, Coolish, try a 3. Got it! Mackenzie Coolish with an answer after the Thatcher Eagles had scored 2 unanswered threes. The Cougars back up by 12, 45-33. Palmer with it. Pass it to Thompson. Back to Palmer. Palmer to the free throw line, and a bump and a foul away from the ball here. And it's going to go against Grace Moore, I believe. And if that's on Moore, that's 5. Must not be on Moore. Oh, it's on 12, they say. So that's on Alex Swanson. And now I'm wondering if the last one was on Swanson as well. So we get free throw here for the Thatcher Eagles, and that's Mackenzie Sweet. Hits the first half of a 1+1 at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line. She sets for her second here. This one around and off, and they say she crossed the line before the ball hit the rim. Lindsay will check into the lineup for Swanson.
Hey, run Ash, go on Ash, guys.
That's Amberlyn Lindsay for the Cougars into the lineup. Under 4 to play now, 45-34. Cougars trying to burn clock, and Thompson going to be whistled for a personal here. She got a little too aggressive up top. And that'll be 4 on, or excuse me, no. Thompson with her second.
Corner.
Drop it into the low post. Fake high, go low. Nice move that time for Grace Moore, the 6-foot junior. Draws the contact and the foul. And Thompson picks up the personal. First free throw missed. Second free throw is misses as well. 0 for 2 at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line. And a jump ball is called, and the alternating possession favors the Eagles this time. I want to remind you our Horn Auto Center drive of the game. We'll be announcing that coming up. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GM store that saves you more. Horn Auto Center on the Deuce Clubs in Show Low. Foul is called off. Offensive foul here is called. And that's Nicholas Whistle for the personal. That's her first. Meanwhile, Kulish gets it across the time stripe. Now feed it down into the low post. And a block shot. This time by Mackenzie Sweet, and then she's called for a travel as she gets it across the time stripe. I tell you, Sweet is a great player. She's listed at 5'9". If she's 5'9", maybe with a bun, but she has played really well down low tonight. She's also got some hops as we see her go out for a block shot there. Battle for the rebound, won by Palmer. Palmer finally gets it off. And here comes Thompson. Thompson spins between defenders and airballed it. Rebound Kulish. Kulish races out. Aubrey Wilson, feed the low post, back up to Kulish, wide open, try a three, no good. Rebound, nicely done underneath for Macy Carter. Crossover dribble, drive inside the lane, split the defenders, and draw the foul. Nice move that time for Nicholas. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair here. And the foul is going to be called on Sadie Hall. Got Hall for one. As Haley Nicholas who for a moment there looked like she was going to single-handedly get the Thatcher Eagles back into this one. Out of the lineup for the Cougars come Grace Moore and Raquel Wilson. And missed the second free throw here. Does Nicholas. 45-35, 10-point lead. She had a chance to make it a 3-possession game. It'll remain a 4-possession game at the moment, with just over 10 to play, and the Thatcher Eagles running out of time, running out of possessions. Aubrey Wilson misses her shot underneath. Swanson gets the rebound, though. Big rebound for the Cougars. They back it out wisely. Kulish going to take it back to the jump circle. They try a pass in low, and it caroms off the fingertips of guess who? Mackenzie Sweet, who's been very active in the low post for the Eagles here tonight. Oh, a long pass to Swanson, and Nicholas just wasn't looking. Had she been looking, that may have been picked off.
Pick up, get up, pick up.
Hall swings it down to Swanson, and now she dribbles it back up to the top of the key. Left-hand dribble, picked away as it's poked out that time by Davis. Nicholas brings it up now for the Eagles. Tries a three, it's short. Rebound, and a foul's going to be called as Aubrey Wilson hung on to that one, and it'll be a foul called on the Thatcher's Eagles number 23, Macy Carter. And I believe that's 5 on her as we get timeout on the floor. We take it with them with a minute 19 left. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Hey everyone, it's Joe G from Horn Auto Center and the Deuce of Clubs in Show Low. People are saying to me, hey Joe, what's going on with these used car prices? Well, we have to use live market value when we take people's vehicles in on trade. We're giving top dollar right here at Horn Auto Center, using live market value, what vehicles are selling for in the last 90 days. Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GMC store that saves you more.
Aubrey Wilson, that's our Horn Auto Center drive of the game, brought to you by the Horn Auto Center, the Chevy and GM store that saves you more. Horn Auto Center. Aubrey Wilson has had herself quite a game. She started off the game with 6 first-half points. She put 6 more in the third quarter and has 12 total here for the game. We'll go to the free throw line here now after the timeout with a 1+1 at the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw line. That's our Horn Auto Center drive of the game, the Chevy and GM store that saves you more, Horn Auto Center. First free throw is good. She'll earn the second half. Looking also for our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Lift a smile, love your smile, Beeler Orthodontics. We'll have that one for you coming up in a moment. 47-35, a 12-point lead, and Nicholas called for the travel. Well, time starting to get a little short here for the Eagles to stage a comeback. They just couldn't match the momentum here tonight. And they'll be forced to send the Cougars to the free throw line. That foul is called on, I thought it was Macy Carter. Meanwhile, Wilson missed the second. Got 1 of 2 at the Mount Mobile Auto Glass free throw line. Swanson dribbles out of that. And they'll try to burn as much clock here as they can. Wilson tries to get away from Davis and can't do it. Davis will get the foul in there as she picks up her 4th. Aubrey Wilson toes the stripe with a 12-point Cougar lead and a chance to seal the fate of the Thatcher Eagles. It's been an entertaining basketball game as Thatcher had to make the travel up here into the cold weather and the elevation. Wilson missed both free throws. That's double bonus here now as Thompson tries a 3 and she got it. Ashlyn Thompson knocks down the Comfort Fit Dentures 3 and the Eagles get another foul here. And the foul's going to be called on Ashlyn Thompson. And one of those that I called on Macy Carter must have been on Ashlyn Thompson because that is her 5th. And in comes Reagan Palmer to replace her. Coach Dennis Griffin trying with all that he's got here to try to claw his way back into this contest with 39 seconds left. Coolish with a chance here. Oh, she misses the first. Let's see, it's a 9-point lead, so they Eagles need 3 possessions in 40 seconds. It's doable, but not when you give up rebounds. That's going to be Aubrey Wilson. She got away from Sweet and then draws contact down low. And that one will be on Macy Carter, and that's 5 on her. So Aubrey Wilson will go to the free throw line, but not before. The Eagles will be forced to sub in a new player here, and that'll be Kelly O'Connell. He's going to replace Macy. So Kelly O'Connell getting her first look at state playoff action here as Wilson missed another free throw. Aubrey Wilson, who started off a perfect 3 for 3, has grown cold at the free throw line. This time she doesn't even think about it and knocks it down. Back to a 10-point lead. Reagan Palmer brings it up. Deep 3 here by Nicholas, no good. And Aubrey Wilson comes down with another rebound here for the Cougars. And we've been talking about our Deemer's Glass Man of the Game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. Mackenzie Sweet is whistled for the personal. And that's 5 on her. Oh, wait a minute. Did they call it an intentional? I thought that was 5 on Sweet. 5'9" senior checks out, and the emotion starts to get to her as Wilson will knock down another free throw. Aubrey Wilson. And it's 49-38, an 11-point lead. And into the lineup for Thatcher will come Haley Smith. And a long down court pass for Swanson. Swanson left-hand layup, blew it. Davis gets the rebound. Gano will bring it up and block. The pass was blocked there by Aubrey Wilson. And we're going to give our Deemer's Glass man of the game to Aubrey Wilson. She's been fantastic tonight on the boards and all over the court. Aubrey Wilson, our Deemer's Glass man of the game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. Final second, and your Show Low Cougars will advance to the quarterfinals as they win it 49-38 here. Not on their home court, but it is a home game for them as the Thatcher Eagles come up to Blue Ridge High School to face the Cougars, and the Cougars dominate in this one and win it 49-38. That'll wrap up our play-by-play portion of tonight's broadcast. We'll be back with a few of our awards and remind you where everyone will be when next week starts. We've got another good game for you on tap for tomorrow as the boys will play tomorrow night. We'll talk about that as well. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Show Low Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Show Low Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Show Low Ford has the best deal. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Show Low. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
Well, an outstanding night tonight for that young lady who's being interviewed. You can see her down at the bottom of your screen, Mackenzie Coolish, who led all scorers. That's Coolish with 19 tonight, and she did that quite well here on the from the three-point land. And so she came into the contest with 37 three-pointers. She had 40 three-pointers by halftime. She added one more, so she's got 41 three-pointers now to her career. Let's take a look now at our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile. Beeler Orthodontics. And we'll take a look at some replays for you here of that young lady, Mackenzie Coolish, who is our straight line player of the game. So take a look at a 3-ball here. Great camera work by our crew here, by the way, as Mackenzie Coolish knocking down a 3 there, and then Here's on the other end. There's 2 of her 4 3-pointers here tonight. Let's count them up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 4 3-pointers for her. Mackenzie Kulish, our Beeler Orthodontics straight line player of the game. Live to smile, love your smile, Beeler Orthodontics. Well, we want to thank our sponsors here tonight. Once again, the final, the Show Low Cougars, 49-38. As the Show Low Cougars take care of business. Let's take a look at the bracket for you and let you know what this means for the Thatcher Eagles. Of course, their season is over. The Show Low Cougars will advance and will play at the Findlay Toyota Center on February 20th. So next week they get the nod and will play the winner of the Page-Yuma Catholic game that should be wrapping up soon. We're not sure who won that one yet, but most likely that's going to be Yuma Catholic. So a tough challenge ahead for our Show Low Lady Cougars, who will play in the quarterfinals from Prescott. And we invite you back to listen to that game. We'll have an audio-only broadcast of that one, as unfortunately the NFHS has bid again, and because of some choices made by some of the media in our community, those games will not be available to the public unless you pay the subscription fee to listen to it on their broadcast. And so if you'd like to watch it, you'll need to pay a subscription to the NFHS in the quarterfinals. Taking a look at other matchups, of course, Snowflake had Gilbert Christian tonight. We've yet to hear how they did in that matchup. That game would have been a tough one for them. Just checking real quick to see if Aaron Hewish has sent us anything on that, and I don't see anything on it. So I do see a text message from one Mark Weech, and we'll say hello to the Weech family. Mark Weech, good friend of mine from the Gila Valley, tuning in to tonight's broadcast, and used to be a guy that would travel and do stats for us, and I don't know what we didn't pay enough, I guess. We got to get him back on our crew. Nonetheless, that's what the ladies lineup looks like as far as teams that are left in this tournament from our conference. Now, the Altus Say Lady Falcons are also playing tonight against Wickenburg. We expect them to win and be in that quarterfinal matchup against the winner of that Snowflake Gilbert Christian game. So, and also Winslow and Windle Rock, we'll find out the winner of that one. We'll also play Tuba City Bourgade as their matchup, the winner of that one. And then Page and Yuma Catholic, we mentioned, will play Show Low in the quarterfinal. In the bottom of the bracket, it's Chinley and Push Ridge will face up against the winner of the Valley Christian Monument Valley game. Those, again, are all happening on the 20th in Prescott at the Findlay Toyota Center. For the boys, tomorrow night we've got a broadcast on tap for you. We hope you'll join us as the Snowflake Lobos travel to American Leadership Academy, Ironwood. The Snowflake Lobos will face off against the Warriors there at their home floor at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll have the live stream for you here on italk1067.com. That game will be free to watch tomorrow night. Also, Payson and Fountain Hills will match up tomorrow night. Ben Franklin, Monument Valley, Page, and Coolidge. Northwest Christian will face off with Yuma Catholic. Florence will face off with Holbrook. Gilbert Christian has Scottsdale Christian. And the Thatcher boys will play against Valley Christian tomorrow night. That game will be at Valley Christian. And that may be the toughest game of the night. The Thatcher Eagles have got their work cut out for them against Coach Hagsma and the Valley Christian Crusaders. That's going to be a very difficult matchup for them in that one. So that one's 7 o'clock at Valley Christian High School. That's your bracket for the 3A conference. We hope that you'll tune in tomorrow night on our live stream here on italk1067.com. Once again, the final here tonight, the Show Low Cougars over the Eagles 49-38. And just a A couple of other notes. We'll hand out some credit where credit is due. Haley Nicholas had 15 to lead all Eagles scores. 9 tonight for Ashlyn Thompson. Got most of those from the free throw line. Launched a 3 late in the contest as well. 9 tonight for Mackenzie Sweet. Had an excellent game. And then some additional players on the Show Low Cougars lineup. Raquel Wilson unofficially with 4. Alex Swanson with 4. We mentioned Mackenzie Coolish with 19. 2 for Amblin Lindsay. 2 for Grace Moore. 17 for Aubrey Wilson. And 2 for Sadie Hall. That's going to wrap things up for us. Special thanks to all of our sponsors here tonight, as we say thank you to Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce, Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Overguard, and Show Low, the Honda Ski and Outdoor, Deemer's Glass, Northland Pioneer College, Summit Regional Medical Center, Beeler Orthodontics, and Horn Auto Center. I want to mention the best place to get your college education is Northland Pioneer College, the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona, Northland College. Well, for our technical director, RJ Figueroa, Daniel Perkins, our producer, and our camera operators tonight, Gianna Giardi, Mackenzie Smith, and Ashton Smith, we say so long, everybody.
This has been Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106. This has been Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 KNKI. This has been Show Low Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 KNKI Pine Top and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Comfort Fit Dentures, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Horn Auto Center. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communications station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the express written consent of iTalk 106.7 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.